Hey, welcome to the Good Guy Roadhouse, where we're going to be talking about all things geek, all things games. And I am Hal Lich Hunter Burdick, and this is
MMO or AFK. Also, my real name is Jordan Stenner, if you're into that kind of thing.
Yeah, if you don't like the avatars. Jordan and I met, we were making Lights Out Rowan, a movie. He's a really fabulous actor, and you can check that out online through the Invader Films channel. It's a fun film, so check that out. And like I said, we're going to be talking games. So Jordan, what games are you playing? MMO?
I'm playing Path of Exile and Daisy. What about you?
Well, you know me, I'm old school, rolling dice. But, what I'm finding is I'm having trouble getting groups together to play games. And so I've been developing some tools for playing through worldofatlas.com, playing some adventure games where you can, playing tabletop rules where you can use the computer to help make that easy to do. You can play both the monster side and the PC side while you're doing it. And, one of the things as you get older, it's just hard to find the time. And when I want to play is about 11 at night, and it's hard to find an adventure group which is going to do it. I know you can find raids at 11 at night, but I have trouble finding tabletop groups that would start at 11. But I love Skyrim. I love Lord of the Rings Online. You exhaust the content. Whenever you're dealing with a computer game, you're always going to run out of content at some point in time. But with tabletop, all you got to do is just think up a new adventure, and then you've got new content. And I just really love that aspect. You've been telling me about DayZ, man, and you're doing some really interesting things. You're hosting a server. Can you tell us about that and how that's going?
Well, as you know, it's DayZ, so it's a zombie apocalypse type game, and you're out in a large world, and you just have to survive. And you run into issues with zombies, of course. And then the main threat for me is other players, because when you die, everything that you had on you and everything that you have achieved drops right on the ground. And that's just a very unique experience because you're fighting for your life, and everybody wants to kill you or everybody wants to be on your side. I mean, there's heroes, bandits, but I'm definitely the bandit path.
You're a bandit? bandit. I think I might have to be a hero if I was trying to,
Hero? Oh,
I got to save the princess. I got to be Luke Skywalker. I can't be Darth Vader. So, what's it like hosting a server? What's the pros? What's the cons?
You can point out hackers, which is one of also the cons. You get a lot of hackers on the server.
What's a hacker doing? What's their goal? Changing stats?
It's not really stats. It's more God mode. So basically, let's say I shoot one of these hackers and they're bleeding and it looks like they might die, but in all actuality their health isn't being touched, and they're just going to sit there and shoot right back until I die.
Now, I also hear that you're doing just a little bit of old school.
A little bit, yeah. I'd say a little bit.
You're starting to play Magic the Gathering.
Yeah.
And, Felicia Day says that the douchebaggiest color of them all is white. So what color do you play MMO?
Well, I play white. Most people would call me a douchebag after I whoop their ass.
I always like blue because, I just love countering what people do. I don't even care if I win. I just like messing the other guy's plan up. That's kind of like, it's the Gemini in me that just likes to be the monkey in the wrench, the guy who says, all right, you were going to win that way, but you're not going to win that way because I just counterspelled you.
I think you picked the wrong color to be the douchebag then.
Well, that's Felicia's fault. So we're probably near the end of our time, so thanks for coming down to the Good Guy Roadhouse. We're going to be talking games once a week. We're going to be talking, old man's perspective, college perspective, and having guests hopefully that come on talk about other kinds of games and stuff.
Yeah.
So, well, until next time, we've enjoyed it here. I hope you did too on the Good Guy Roadhouse.
MMO out.